Hey guys, I've been working on being able to attach images for Jibber, the federated social network that we're building. Subscribe to follow that progress. But anyways, look what I've done. So when you attach images now, you can preview them, and it also has this remove button. So you can now remove the images that you attach. So I really like how that is done. And it gives you a preview of what you're about to post, and you can go ahead and post it. Renders like that. Let's go over how I did that. So getting right into the code, this is all in GitHub. If you look in the description, we have this on files change. So when a person clicks the attach button right here, it uses a reference. See how this reference is passed in? And then we click the input simulating a click, with the ref.click, and then it calls this on change when you actually finish selecting the files and click OK. So let's go to that on change. It is right here. So it takes in an HTML input element event, and we check if there's files. If there are, then we have this new preview attachments. So we keep track of the previous attachments that you've put on with this use state, and this has files, so actual like web API files, along with an attachment, which is the thing that actually gets rendered. Like this is an attachment, and this is also an attachment. So we have to build an attachment from the file in order to render that in our attachments.tsx file. So we need to pass the valid state into this component for it to render and generate that from a file. So if we look back in the create, that is what we do right here. So we loop through the files and format the file into an attachment and then save that onto the state. This will probably be done in a better way in the future. There should probably be a function that then type checks with Prisma to make sure it's the same as what is in the database, like it matches. So stay tuned for that sort of stuff. But once that is done, then we check if the pre-signed URLs have been fetched, which is used to upload to S3, and that is done with this use query. So once the user attaches it, you can see the preview attachment's length will change. So if it goes up, it'll fetch more pre-signed URLs that is then used to actually upload those attachments or those files, And so let's say the post button becomes available, so the person clicks post, and that void is there because this is asynchronous. So you want to say run this even though it's async. So we go to create post, and we loop over the preview attachments in the state and also the pre-signed URLs that we get. And we get the preview attachment, in the index. And then we say if the preview attachment is there, along with if the data, the pre-signed URL, key, and URL are also there, then extract the attachment and the file from the preview attachment, upload the image, and then push the data that we just uploaded into this uploads, and then we call the mutate tRPC route or create route on that, and that is in post.ts. So it just calls this create route, and it just goes through and basically just inserts the post into the database. So let's also look at how I did the attachments. So there's this optional on remove attachment that you can pass in, and when this prop is passed in, then it will render this close button that allows you to basically, remove it. So it just has a callback for when you click this close button that we pass in the create. So if you look right here, on remove attachment, we pass in this on remove attachment function that just loops through all of the preview attachments and then filters out whichever one we clicked and then resets the state. So that is a pretty good overview of how this works. If you want to look at it more, I encourage you to look at the GitHub. If you have any questions about it, just leave a comment in the description and I'll try to get to you. And thanks for watching.